Hello, welcome back. Let's play Command and Conquer General 0 Hour as we start with the Chinese General Challenges, as we finished the final GLA General Challenge last time with the Explosives General against General Liang. So today we'll start our new challenge, and I was thinking about this, and
choose your general.
I think we'll... Oh, actually, that's exactly the order I want to go in. We're going to go with for infantry, then tank, then nuclear, and then, well, we'll worry about the U.S. later, but I figure this might be one of the more difficult generals to play, and I will bet $5 that his first opponent will be Dr. Thrax.
Infantry.
So we have General Phi, Class AAA, PLA, Advanced Infantry Divisions.
Tank.
PLA.
Nuclear.
Well, they're all PLA. I feel like the branch only works for the United States, because there we have Marines, Air Force,
Laser.
Army, yeah. Whereas here, this is PLAGF, this is PLAGF,
Nuclear.
and he's kind of a mix of PLAGF and PLAAF, but yeah, and then yeah, here I guess it works for the GLA a bit since they have the different cells, but in any case, let's start with General Phi's first mission.
General Fei versus General Granger.
Sonic boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Be advised, this area is under the control of Air Force General Malcolm Granger. Withdraw now, or prepare to be bombed back to the Stone Age. General, you're no match for me. I own the skies.
Well, I would have lost that $5. I thought for sure they would start us
Watch
off
the
against
skies,
the Toxin General.
We're gonna put on an air show.
Let's give him an air show.
Want to see it again?
Alright, so we're going to have to get used to a different skill set here, a different strategy here. Yes, that is something we will want. Probably build another dozer just to get things rolling. Alright, so we can get our barracks up. That's going to be important. We'll probably have a couple of those. You are basically going to be on reactor duty for a while. And now we'll have... It's going to be a little difficult, I think, getting used to the fact that we have reactors again that need to be defended. Yeah, so this is 50 credits more expensive than the Red Guard, and I think you only get one per purchase. Fortified bunker. But you... but they are significantly more powerful.
This is just the quiet before the storm.
Like they basically have the same attack as a single barrel of the standard Gatling gun. That's how ridiculous they are. So now we probably should start building Gatling cannons. I think these will be a bit better defense versus the American planes because at the very least they're immune to the countermeasures that missiles suffer, so they would automatically have that 50% penalty. And then on top of that, they're vulnerable to being intercepted by lasers. So
upgrade complete.
Forgot he starts with his frickin' paratrooper attack, so we'll have to be prepared for that, which done. Will this affect all Gatling weapons? Although it doesn't display there, so maybe they don't benefit from it, but
We are the Red Guard. China can use this. Very hot China.
Out of resources, General. You wanna
let's see how
borrow
many.
some?
We do have the 2 trucks. I think the 2 trucks is typically the most efficient for the Chinese and the Americans, but
Dragon tank.
alright, we do have that guy. We have some flame weapons. And we could build another Gatling cannon. I think we're going to do that. Because I don't think we get any particular... Yeah, we don't get any particular bonus to Tank Hunter other than maybe a stronger Horde bonus. And they get veterancy out of the gate. So...
Nothing will stop our bullets. Understood.
At this point, I'll probably just start building the propaganda center. Oh! But I need the propaganda center to build the hackers in the first place, so yeah. Yeah.
Build orders complete, sir.
Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot we gotta buy our radar upgrade. Sorry, I thought I was playing a first world
Ready or
nation.
not?
Nope, we're
Here
playing
I
second
come.
world. Okay, so we're just gonna put these guys up on
You don't mind if we drop
guard duty.
in, do you, General? Will you look at that? U.S. military spending at its best. How are you enjoying the shock and
just do
awe,
this.
General?
Oh wow, that
From above.
didn't do quite what I wanted it to.
They're attacking our base.
Birds away. Let's go hunt some dozers.
Alright, so we could add to the Horde bonus, but that's not particularly necessary as of yet. I will build another MiG. It'll be kind of our front line. I like how that, like, even though they're firing at a unit in the air, it causes an effect on the ground.
Our base is
Hey, General, you ever seen a raptor up close?
Okay, so let's do that.
Ouch! That must have been expensive.
That was a bit expensive.
We defend China's airspace. Make in flight.
Congratulations, General. You have
So
been promoted.
let's put them up here. Oh, he actually took out one of our Gatling cannons. I'm impressed, because I think he did that with F-22s. But we'll build another one. It's really nice, actually, kind of to be able to. Fuck, he is hunting dozers. I think I lost one. Oh, for fuck. Oh, they took out the oil derrick too?
China will grow larger.
China is under attack.
Stop blowing up my goddamn construction sites.
I build for China. We will live in prosperity.
You know what? Just build it there. Let's get it started.
We defend China's airspace.
Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Attacker level set.
China's air force.
Ready for orders.
The other.
Let's build.
Huh? Where are you gonna train your troops now?
Okay.
Unit lost.
I'm getting real sick of this. But yeah, the nice thing about these guys is they have an anti-air capability.
Aircraft standing by.
So I'm going to, I want to slow down his attack, so let's do that.
They're attacking our base.
China's air force. Initiating air patrol.
China has been generous.
Okay. I need another dozer. I was really hoping that would take those out.
Unit lost.
Ready for orders.
Oh my god, this is getting freaking annoying.
Paying attention. That building looks safe. Moving now, sir.
Building the Chinese empire. China has been
Okay. Barracks. Barracks good. Especially because I think his next priority is just going to be to build the internet center. We're going to kind of tuck it away. Because I want to get warfare.
Let me help. It will look real
Okay,
nice
you
when
get
we
that
start.
war factory built.
Unit lost.
For fuck's sake.
Yes,
Let's build. Nice location.
I really need more of those Gatling guns, but
Unit lost.
okay, good. We got, or oh, that's our own guys. Okay, panicking a little bit here for good reason because he keeps using his Nighthawks to snipe my dozers.
I built for China.
Okay,
That's a good choice.
let's just build a speaker tower here. Get a, I think that'll give us a bonus to.
We have big plans.
Oh my god.
Let's take a look.
You know what? I'm gonna have to try some new strategies here, I think. Because we're not doing so well.
China has been built for China. We have big plans.
So we have the attack outpost. That's unique to the Infantry General, I think. But this should
We will live in prosperity.
this should give us some
Moving operations.
some anti-stealth capability here.
The People's Army. Tune into the enemy. Our base is being attacked.
Let's build.
Okay, you keep that repaired.
For China.
Actually,
China has
you
been
get
built.
repaired.
Let's build.
Now, what we can do is use these ECM tanks. I'm hoping that they'll be able to disrupt the missile attacks of the F-22s. If we can do that, then that might give us a little bit of breathing room, especially if we pair them with... yeah, I think... okay, now let's get the Internet Center. I keep trying to say Internet Research Center, but I think that's Russia's little operation. Okay, so now let's send one over here.
Congratulations.
Okay, they're not
You have
perfect.
been promoted. Unit lost.
We will live in prosperity.
They're still vulnerable to bombs. But yeah, there we can see that some of them are being effective. Now we'll need a barracks. Okay, if we've been promoted, we're taking another level of artillery.
Let's build.
Barracks.
They will look real
We
nice.
still have supply trucks. That's not gonna help us particularly much.
General, our base is under attack.
That's gonna get annoying.
I built for China.
Okay, let's try this whole war factory thing again.
China will grow
'Cause I would
larger.
very much like to have one.
Strap in and ready. We will defend this airspace.
Okay. Oh, I forgot how expensive these guys were. But at least they start out at higher veterancy levels, so they will make us more money right out the gate, especially when paired with the the Internet Center.
They're attacking our base.
Emission rate steady.
Okay, we're going to bring you back.
Unit lost.
There we
You'll
go.
regret destroying that airfield, General.
I presume... I don't know what unit I lost, actually. Ooh, MiG armor. That'll make them last longer. Meanwhile, we can build more ECM tanks. And, he's gonna start linking funds for us. But let's help him out. Yeah, the Internet Center does give them...
Our base is being attacked.
Are we good? Can I keep building? I'm at the point where we lost so much money that I kind of want to not lose money. You know, by having a production queue destroyed with a building.
Going to make some big stuff.
Okay, so let's start parking some ECM tanks. Do we still have this? Okay, we have that oil derrick at least.
For China.
Yeah, that's reducing his effectiveness, so
Okay.
that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, we got another ECM. Probably.
Noise level set.
What I want to do is put him there because I want to start getting frickin' Gatling guns built again. Oh, so this is a super hacker, apparently. Which I guess is, should be more efficient at stealing money, hopefully. Ah. Come on. Well, he should be safer now with that ECM tank. How close do you have to get before you can start building?
We have big plans.
There we go. Guys taking freaking forever.
Our base is being attacked.
Yeah, we're gonna need another ECM tank for that, I think. We can queue up those. We can queue up some hackers. I think we're in a better position now. This was an interesting start. You know, it's not like the GLA where as soon as we can get infinite amounts of money, we're in the clear.
Unit lost.
Ah, he got him with the gun. But yeah, this has certainly been interesting. Looks like they took out the attack outpost, which was to be expected eventually.
Missiles won't get through. Inputting coordinates.
Okay, there goes our supply stash. So we're going to
That's a good choice.
we're just gonna build a line of Gatling guns. So then that should give us early warning on these Nighthawks that he's been murdering my dozers with. Which, to be fair, that's, you know, kind of what they're meant for. But, oh yeah, let's get one over here by the internet center.
Black Lotus has trained us well.
Good to hear that. We could probably also start, oh, that's right, because they get the assault troop transport. So this is based on the regular transport that the Chinese have, that APC. But this one, instead of coming with the Red Guard, comes with the minigunners. And on top of that, they can fire out of this one and detect stealth units. This might be my go-to anti-weak versus aircraft. I kind of doubt that. Not with 8 minigunners in it, with their anti-air capabilities. Okay.
We have big
So
plans.
you can go and, I guess, repair and then get repaired.
Their vehicles are vulnerable. There's always
Alright, so we're just gonna tuck you away here.
Unit
chain
lost.
gun upgrade is complete.
And have him just kind of hack out in the open.
Missiles frequency jammers on standby.
Alright. So they're doing okay for now. We could probably pump out a few more CM tanks. Another hacker. And then I guess we'll need another dozer since apparently we managed to lose them all again. Very annoying. But we're about to retaliate with a little annoyance of our own. That should at least hit some of his aircraft, hopefully. See what this does. Fire for effect.
That's 2 of my airfields you've hit, General. I'm starting to get annoyed.
There we go, that's 2 Raptors gone. Yeah, now we're having better luck at intercepting his helicopters here. So let's set up another line. We can send an ECM tank to defend that site. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to come through that bridge yet. And eventually, these... See, that's the thing, though, is these cost twice as much as the Gatling turrets. And I don't think they're as hardy. I think they'll have more firepower, because they're the equivalent of maybe 4 Gatling turrets in terms of firepower, but they aren't as hardy in terms of hit points and armor. Speakers for the speakers we don't have. Okay, good. They're starting to get some upgrades, so that's a good thing. Okay, so that's done. Probably start building out this way.
Frequency jammers on standby. Noise level set.
Put you there, and put... Okay, we have just enough power for this, but our next construction project is probably going to be another pair of reactors, because we're starting to run low on power.
We have plenty of seats.
Yeah, so we'll probably put this guy here. Looks like he might actually have a decent... Actually, I kind of want to see the front of this guy. Okay, that's just a plow. It almost looked like it was set so that way it was like a ramp on the front that the troops would exit and be like, that's an interesting concept to be sure, but no. It's just a plow. Alright, those guys are getting promoted. Satellite hack. Another reactor. Okay, close enough. Not picture perfect, but it doesn't need to be. You, sir, have been idle for far too long. So I need you to start hacking. It may look like they bring in small amounts of money, but they're bringing it in pretty consistently. And eventually it gets up to like $10 a second or something like that. So you look at 60 seconds, that's $600 for one hacker. So you get, 10 of them, 6,000. It kind of snowballs pretty rapidly. Well, yeah, 2 more hackers. Like we're good there. We can always use more ECM tanks. What did we lose? Oh, it doesn't matter. Probably. Oh, we still have our dozer. Our lone dozer. Alright, let's build our Gatling cannon. And we got an ECM tank to pair with that, so we'll send him out. Oh, maybe we lost, we seem to have lost an ECM tank. No? Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna send another ECM tank out. Then these guys out. I think we'll be pretty good on the money front now. But that's not going to stop me from making more hackers. Okay. So I want to end up getting like 10 of these guys. A little damn expensive though. So it's gonna be a little while. I'm even willing to, to like forego the nukes and the super weapons like I normally do. Yeah, so we have the satellite hack 1, which gives us like a constant line of sight around their his command center. Satellite hack 2 will basically let us see everything he sees every couple of minutes. You make me want to get a super weapon. Oh well, let's destroy a supply center. Make him rebuild that if he wants to have an economy still. Keep investing in these guys, but we can start investing in assault troop carriers. I think I'll pair every 2 of them with an ECM tank. That should give them some protection from like the Patriots and stuff. At least long enough for them to destroy whatever the threat is or for it to run out of missiles. Looks like we have a couple MiG pilots here that are distinguishing themselves, so that's always a plus. Alright, now let's build that ECM tank to go with it. 5 pairs of that, and should be more than enough. Okay, you guys can go there. Alright, so your rally point will be here. And since we'll have that area secure, I will send out supply trucks to try to bring in resources a little bit faster. Build another 2 hackers, and we still have enough left over for the assault troop transport. So We can kind of just keep doing this. We'll slowly build our forces and then soon become nigh unstoppable. Surprised he isn't putting his pilot in something. Perhaps more surprising is it doesn't look like he's rebuilding his supply depot. Which, I mean, okay, yeah, you have the landing pads, but you know, you also have the whole village in the or the supply depot in the village. You know, and that's like nothing to waste.
Laptop in hand.
Likewise, I know I have oh no, that is it. Okay, I thought for some reason I thought there was another supply depot here, but I think the closest one is there, so it's pretty suicidal for him to come through here, essentially. Like, okay, he killed something, but we killed him more. Okay, so like here we have a troop callers, so oh, we already have that thing prepped, so let's bring that here.
Batteries charged.
Let's build.
Right, I wanted to build a reactor, which we'll do there. Nice and safe behind friendly lines, hopefully. I do want to get another ECM tank for this Gatling gun.
Building is complete.
Actually, let's build two, because I want to build another Gatling gun as well. And kind of spread our protection out a little bit further. Maybe something like there.
Nice location.
They can't hide from me.
There we go. Now we can move you there.
Navigation systems.
And then the other one we can move next to it. Yeah, our stuff is still vulnerable to the Aurora bombers because I don't think the jamming systems affect them. But for all their missile-based attacks, it renders them pretty useless. So, you know, that's the F-22. That's the Nighthawk. That's for sure the guided missile attack of the Comanche. I don't know if the rocket pod attack would be affected. In theory, it wouldn't be because they're supposed to be unguided, but I don't know how this game would categorize that exactly. So, I mean, in theory, the Aurora bombs would be affected because they're supposed to be, like, you know, GPS guided or something, but, you know, they aren't, so. Two more hackers. Two more hackers. Two more hackers. And we'll get this horde bonus, or this patriotism bonus too, so that way when we dismount all our soldiers, they'll get a big bonus. There we go.
Prepared for signal distortion tank.
Ready for a drive-by, boys?
Alright. So we're looking at another $10,000 or so in assault troop transports, and another 3,600 in ECM tanks, and then we'll launch our assault. But we do okay. Now we can catch one of his dozers at least. Yeah, he's got a lot of Comanches.
Laptop in hand.
Set up there.
I will be
Alright, let's set these guys up. Alright, we're starting to get promotions amongst our second bunch. The Internet Center is already up to $10.
Nobody will notice our money is
Two more hackers.
Our
Two more
patriotism
hackers.
will show in battle.
There we go. Okay, so Dozer Supply Center and one of the pads are gone, so that will hurt his economy, at least in the short term. So you won't be able to throw Auroras or stuff at us as often.
Congratulations, Jack. You have been promoted.
Ooh, he actually fucked that transport up, but if we didn't have the jamming, he'd be dead. And that's just all there is to it. So actually what we can do here is this will be, if we can swing this,
super hacker ready for link up.
and then we can put these guys here maybe. So in theory, the ECM will disable if he can make it to the base and drop his load. There we go. Boom, insta-kill all those aircraft. Shut down those buildings. Now we carpet bomb, destroy his reactors, and we follow it up with minigunners, which... Okay, so that didn't quite pan out. I mean, honestly, the only thing we would really do is trade the minigunner training for maybe Pair Drop 2 to give him a little more lasting power, but... Because, I mean... It certainly is useful to have him start with 2 levels of veterancy, because it's pretty damn good, but it's not needed. It's very useful, but I'm wondering if maybe the 2nd level pair drop would have been more useful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these guys all count as propaganda towers too, so that's another nice thing is they'll self-heal. It increases fire rate. I'm kind of curious as to whether it would affect garrison units, though. I'm not actually sure on that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. There we go. So that will be the rest of our assault force. Oh, and we can support them with some helixes. I forgot we had access to these. So these are going to be... Hey, there is an entire box here that you guys could collect. Actually, there's like 5 boxes, so go do that. 2 more hackers. 2 more hackers. Yeah, we could have Felix's attack one flank while the assault transport attack another or something like that. Yeah, we're getting a pretty good income flow now. 2 more hackers. And honestly, I'd say the American and Chinese systems I do prefer the most, because I didn't want to do that just yet, because, you know, the Chinese, these guys, individually, they are expensive for an infantry unit, and they don't give a lot of money, but it is a small, steady stream that you can build up. Whereas the US gives you a nice lump sum every, like, 2 minutes, which if you get enough, then you can have, like, a lump sum coming in, like, every 15 seconds or something, which is nice. The GLAs, personally, I find the worst just because those buildings take up so much space and it's like $20 every, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. And it just feels like a lot of money you're putting in and a lot of space for a very slow income stream. But I like these guys because you can spam them, and then obviously the supply pads are a little expensive to spam. And they're power hungry, but they give great rewards for doing so. Alright, we can get another helix in here. Are carpet bombers recharged already? Nice. What's the 2.5 minutes? That does not look like a 2.5 minute timer, but I don't know, maybe it is. In any case, we could take out 2 more,
Unit lost.
Not unexpected. Maybe start them here. Oh, that might have been a bit far off, but... Sorry, I'm thinking the rebel ambush here.
General, if you hit another airfield, I'll come for you personally.
So it's like, oh yeah, instantly appear. It's like, no, we have to drop him in.
Get out
but
of my airspace, General.
yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Unit lost.
Oh wow, the Aurora just fucked them. But, our plan's just about ready to go. Give them all napalm bombs. Ooh, that's a firepower boost. Oh, they can each carry 8. I think normally they only carry 5. Yeah, because this is an assault helix or something, right? Yeah, assault helix. So you can put a bunker on these guys so they actually can fire out. And they drop napalm bombs from their wing stubs. Actually, we're going to build another barracks here, because I think we're going to need the flow rate here.
Steady bunker is ready.
We are the Red Guard. Right away. Minigunner reporting for duty.
Make it worth my time.
This is going to be so awesome.
Minigunner reporting for
Alright. Let's see. 8, 16, 32. We have 18. Okay, yeah, so these guys will be producing for a while.
ready for order. Nothing will stop our bullets.
There we go. So we need 32.
Minigunner reporting for duty.
And if we have a few leftovers, it doesn't matter because we're fucking rich. But I will execute the first step with these guys, which will be basically going to this place and fucking it. So there we go. Let's hit this area again. We can take out more of his Comanches. We can take out this Aurora, hopefully. And then if we can just start getting troops that aren't instantly killed behind his lines. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 8, 12. Can easily put in another 12. So I think we need 18 or something like that. 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so now we need 16. So we have 7, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. So nothing here, I guess. Yeah.
Anywhere else? What's next? That's an easy one. Minigunner reporting for duty.
Hiding in the village, huh? That's a coward's tactic, General.
Oh, I gotta be careful. I don't want the soldiers to dismount, but it doesn't look like they are.
Watch what goes there. Take them out.
Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous.
Anywhere else?
And now we just wait for them to heal up. We can actually plop some soldiers down there. Okay, so this is number 4. Oh yeah, the paratroopers, I called it. I'm like, who is that? Well, they got quite the garrison there. Yeah, just have them go to town, basically. Oh, they're stealth while gathering. Ooh, so that's what makes them super. Yeah, that way they aren't like constantly being sniped. Okay, and you're short one, so I think you belong there, maybe? I guess we'll see. Maybe my count was off by 1. I guess it was off by 1. Okay, you can go in there.
Next up, the front line. We have plenty of seats. What's next? Fasten your seatbelt.
Actually, you know what? Carpet bomb.
Fasten your seatbelt.
And you guys can just go there and wreak havoc. And you can go there and wreak havoc.
They're at the east gate.
And you guys
Defend the east side.
can just go up here and wreak havoc. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, I wish there was like a formation editor, so that way, like, I could have the ECM transports kind of, or the ECM takes kind of spread out. But yeah, we win the assault helicopter fight with those minigunners. Yeah, these guys also don't respond really to attack orders too, so that's the other thing. So I basically have to move everyone here and rely on their goodwill to attack.
It's time to pull the goalies. Everyone attack.
Alright, so we can drop bombs and... Looks like he had a Nighthawk
Defend the
left,
airfields.
but not for long. Yes, let your black napalm... Alright, we have some reactors here, so... I think once those reactors are down, we will basically have one.
Lost.
I'm sorry, where the fuck did you come from? Is that his Olympia reinforcements? I thought that's just something he said, and he didn't actually get any, but, maybe I guess he got a one-time off-site Raptor use. And done.
Upgrade complete.
Well, just about. There we go.
We are victorious.
And they all commit
I
seppuku.
guess it's time for me to go find a good airline job.
Alright, so that was an interesting first day as a Chinese General's Challenge player person thing or whatever. Yeah, using the ECM tanks like that, like I would have completely ignored those as a kid. I'm like, that's just a shitty support vehicle. But in this case, I honestly think the ECM tanks are what kept us in the game at the beginning when he was, you know, fucking wrecking my dozers and my buildings. So very different play style, but I can roll with it. And we will roll with it next time. So, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.